Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Well, now here is a young man who really does seem to have the whole world at his feet. Lamine Yamal, a player of barely matched potential and indeed of barely matched expectation.
And the inevitable comparisons that go along with that, Peter.
And are those comparisons justified?
Well, from what I've seen of him so far, very much so. There's pace and great technique, but the most outstanding quality about...
And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that is out of play. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Strokes it back. Vitinha, nicely spread. Bale. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rooney. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, it's come loose. Vieira. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Mbappe. Played out to the left flank. Mbappe! He's had it taken off him. And here's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to play it through. And this is Hullet. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Cleared away. And now they can spring out of defence. Dembele. He has a look up. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
And he's straight offside. Tries to pass it through. Bullet! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Bullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's their second corner of the game.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And that is expertly dealt with. And here, Bullet! And again the keeper stands strong.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
That pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Floated through. Dembele. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Oh, this looks sharp. Hullet is herring after that one. Bellingham will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Now, who's going to be first to... Oh, he's been caught on it here! This is Dembele, and the finish! Sticks it away! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to set...
Real chance! Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Dembele. Oh, this is a great position. Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Rooney with the short one. He slipped. He rises! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And here's Hullet.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vieira aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Hullet. He's shifting through the gears here. Hullet plays it in. He's made sure that's not getting through. Maldini. Cross from Maldini. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
And the whistle goes for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Played into the... He gets big! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats. And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. If you're just joining us, we are already on the way. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends.
Goes for a shot! Goal! Brazil! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Reinders did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Now it's Van Basten. Serginho. And this is Van Basten. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Pedri.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Not the most accurate pass. That's a cute ball. That is ended up in no man's land. He's going to be disappointed with that. And the through ball. Picked out. It's Bale! It's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that
Mbappe gets through on his own. And the keeper's done brilliantly to thwart him.
Peter, that's as decisive as it comes. The keeper got everything right in that instance.
Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He has found the way through. Oh, that was vital. Serginho. Pedri. It's a good ball out wide. Bojan. He's picked his way through. Pedri! Oh, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Pedri cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Serginho. Raul. Played out towards the right wing. And it's Bojan. Now, can they get him away? And it's Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Delivers with... Oh, what a climb! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Rijkaard. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Looking here to chip it through. Has a shot! Oh, Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Santos are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's had it nicked away. Lovely pass, but can he get there? No, that's been intercepted. Rijkaard. Albert Ferrer. Threads one in. Brazil heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Xabi Alonso. Looking to play him in. Oh, well measured. Casillas getting this one clear. Xabi Alonso. Oh, it's Van Basten. Tries to play it through, but he's certainly onside here. That's a delicate pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Spread it left. Looking for the run. Too long, and over the line. Bellingham. Oh, this looks sharp. That is good alertness. Oh, that's well spotted. Can he get it through? Looking for options for movement. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's half-time here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Brazil ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Serginho makes the interception. Raul. And Bojan. Bojan Krkic going face-to-face with his great rival. Played out to the left flank. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Bojan. Crosses it in. There's the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Xabi Alonso really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Serginho. Cross to the back post. And it's hoisted clear. Bale is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Now the terrific header. Sticks it away. The second half off to a spectacular start. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substituição em andamento.
Brazil choosing to make the first change. Santos get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Pedri. Reinders. And he plays one through. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well-timed, excellent interception. Tries to pass it through. Well, played right into his path. And Shevchenko! That's another chance! Really well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Teremos uma substituição.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. Brazil take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here. Now the crowd are demanding that they just finish this off.
And this is Bale. Well read, and the danger is averted. Bojan. Reinders. That has been slung wide. Raul. And this is Raul. Corner given.
Substituição no time do Santos. Camisa 20. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 15.
Santos have their third corner. Spread out to the left. Swings it across. Shoots! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And that has left him in a heap. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
That's good play from him.
He has a look out. Over to the left. Now it's Shevchenko. Ibrahimovic. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Xavi Alonso. Foot in. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh no, this does not look good. Albert Ferrer. Reinders. Played down the flank. Bojan. He's a sharp little ball here. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Now that's well seen too. Bojan.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
There's the header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Reinders is offering a wry smile there.
They're up to 5 corners now.
Camisa 27. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 10.
And the shot!
Camisa 5.
And that's a real chance missed.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Knocks it into space. Great vision. And it's been played through. Shevchenko! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So now the difference is 3. Albert Ferrer. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's fabulous. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Reinders. And it's Bojan. Here's Matheus Cunha. Now it's Musiala. That pass has been well intercepted.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He's found a way through. Cross in. Real chance! In he goes again. He's got a goal! And that for him is goal number 10. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Brazil are having a ball here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. And Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? In he goes again! He scores! And he is just ripping it up! Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
Now here's a fine representative for the fullbacks union, Peter.
Massimo Otto?
Yeah, it's going to be vital if he imposes himself early, I think, on that flank. He's got great quality on deliveries, as we know, and they've always been a massive part of his game.
Vieira. Passing nice and neat. It's Luis Suarez! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Suarez is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Messi. Now he wants to get in on the act here.
They're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Corner number 2 then. And he gets rid in a hurry. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Mbappe. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Now he's got space here. Suarez looking to run onto it. Oh, super decent chance! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. Killer pass, perfectly.
Chance for a shot! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Bellingham, tries to pass it through, and the shot, can he finish?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a fine interception. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. Good ball over the top. This one is having a shot! Sensational from Suarez! About as smooth as it gets. And they're at it again in double quick time. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Passing nice and neat. And that has been clubbed away.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
He has a look up. Ferdinand does really well to win the ball there. Chance here to counter. And it's Shevchenko. And that's been won straight back. Seedorf. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. So much time and the shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
The sides separated then just by that one unfortunate moment. And the score is 1-0.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Bale. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Xavi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Roberto Carlos. Ibrahimovic. Pressure stays on, it is a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Brazil are looking to go forward now. Now it's Bale. Bale stood his ground strongly.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Shevchenko. Well, that pass isn't the best. Thuram. Ferdinand. Now he's off and running. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that's a key interception. Nicely shaped ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. And that is as far as they're going to go. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The message is clear, none shall pass. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Rijkaard. It's Xavi Alonso. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shevchenko. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And they're quick to get it back. Played into space. Shevchenko! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Brazil are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. He's picked his way through. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. He's in a great position here. And it's Bale. And now a sudden chance to counter. Thuram calmly anticipates. Bale, strong running down that left flank. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Some good work on the right flank here. Gullit hangs in a terrific header. No, not the best of headers.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Oh, what a terrific 45 minutes, all triggered by a helter-skelter tempo that has, you know, been very open, end-to-end, ding-dong stuff, with so much to enjoy. It's a cracking watch.
Brazil leading 1-0 at the break. And we're underway again.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And he's in on goal. Great chance! Sticks it away! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer.
He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Pinches it off him. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Ibrahimovic is the guilty party there.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 15, camisa 5, camisa 18, camisa 14. Deixando o campo para a entrada
Pullet is onto it in a flash.
Camisa 11.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Camisa 21. Camisa 17.
Now it's Pullet.
Camisa 41. Substituição.
And he was quick to react. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Pass is just off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Pullet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now it's Pullet. Messi. Oh, it's a great ball here. Well, that is commitment to the cause. The Netherlands have their second corner now. That's really well cleared. And it's Roberto Carlos. Can he latch on to this? That had too much on it. O'Shea is there, and he can pick it up. And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Xavi Alonso, and Shevchenko, looking for the run. He's found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Szoboszlai. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Brazil presented with a golden opportunity here.
Substituição.
Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. It's hit the crossbar. Goal, Brazil! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's a simple one for the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's a cute ball. O'Shea kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. It's run loose here. That has been cut short.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Great vision. And he welcomes it in. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Brazil really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
It's Ibrahimovic! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Ibrahimovic has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Roberto Carlos, and the through ball. Messi is flagged offside. Oh, good-looking ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ibrahimovic!
5 minutos de acréscimo.
That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Deep into stoppage time. Nice looking ball. Ferdinand gets across to intercept that. Oh, what's he done? Now Ibrahimovic. Chance! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with it.
So that's it. It is all over. Brazil pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Ibrahimovic voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
One of the game's best ever, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's been given away. Looking for the run. Can he finish? Spread it left. That's an imaginative pass. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. The ball goes in. Cleared away. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get onto this? Well, that's a little loose. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. It's a pretty loose pass. Maldini. That's gone for a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Cristiano tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. And he's managed to get rid. That's a throw. Albert Ferrer receives it in a wide position. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kubo. That's a good ball.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Bale gets it. Header! Cruyff can so cleverly bypass the press. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Mbappe. Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Kubo. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he cuts out the supply. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Kubo cuts a frustrated figure right now, he just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. And this is Hullet, and he's found a way. He's having a shot! Oh, that pass isn't the best. Aimed in towards the centre.
Kubo.
Now, what about a counter-attack?
That has been cut short.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Cantona. Bellingham. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now he's got space here. That's beautifully weighted. Oh, well played. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get free. He's onside. Albert Ferrer pings it across. There's the shot! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He won't be happy with that one. Bale. Tries to play it through. Deep into stoppage time. Vieira. That is ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Gullit. So much time and space here. And that'll be the last act of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So off we go once more. Both sides defensively robust up to now. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
This looks promising. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Gullit. Lahm. Cantona. And it's Bellingham. That's been cut out, well played. Now, can they get him away? Can he get it through? And he's worked it through. Ferdinand spots it and intercepts.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shot at goal! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 15. Camisa 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
No, that's been intercepted. Somewhat off target. 60 minutes played. Cruyff, he's free, he has got space.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He's had a shot! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Great vision. It's a good-looking delivery. Kubo! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Kubo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
No, that was never going to make it. Kubo knocks it into space. Chance for a shot! They've done it! Manchester United are back on level terms. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Pass has gone astray. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Oh, that's a fine interception. Azar. That has not gone well. Nicely shaped cross. Lahm wins the duel this time. Now it's Cantona. He is through here. Half an hour gone in the second half. Threads one in.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Azar. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Looking to play him in. Vieira. Tries to pass it through. Szoboszlai. Out of play for a throw. Cantona. Maldini calmly anticipates. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Shot could be on. Shoots! Goal! Brazil! And again they hit the front. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Brazil close now to seeing this one through to the end. Lahm, who's on a run down the left wing.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
And he's intervened well there. Hazard.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Good spell of possession, this. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Brazil proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Brazil.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Clarence Seedorf, Jim, a player of immense intelligence and relentless brilliance.
Yeah, he is the total midfielder, Peter. He's essentially a 10, an 8 and a 6 all in one. His tactical intelligence.
Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Knocks it out wide. Gets into some space. Tries to cross. He's got tall. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Crunching tackle. Bale. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And this is Ronaldo. Seedorf. Bale tries looking up for options on the left. Oh, that's delightful. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Seedorf does really well to win the ball there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. To open the scoring. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
So, a breakthrough already. Crossed into the box.
That was well seen too. Good clearance. They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Climbs up big! Harmlessly behind. Yaya Toure has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Played in deep. Big header! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Out to the left it goes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Lovely feet. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Seedorf. Seedorf going face-to-face with his great rival. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Dink through. Maldini deals with that comfortably. Best. That'll be a throw-in. Tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Threads one in. Nicely weighted ball. Mbappe! Yaya Toure. And it's Bale. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Bale. Fired deep towards the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Looking for the run. Ferdinand tries to clear. Can he get it through? Could try cutting inside here. Played into the middle. Up he goes! It's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Bayer Leverkusen grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Real chance here. Vieira. He steps in and that's the end of that. Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's in plenty of space here. Gullit. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Seedorf.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gullit, foot in. Bale just eases him off the ball. Great vision. He can run onto that, and he's got the beating of his man. And we've reached half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. And he was quick to react. Swung over. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now, can they get him away? Van der Sar claims comfortably. Bale. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Seedorf. Bale is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Nesta. To Maldini. It's a searching pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Messi. Best, he's had a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution for Leverkusen.
Bayer
Number
Leverkusen
10,
with their first
Messi.
corner. The first in the game for
Number
either side,
5,
actually.
Nesta. Coming on the field, number 8, Rooney. Number 6, O'Shea.
Brazil
Substitutions taking
are
place.
looking to go forward now. Bergomi with the slide tackle there. And no surprise, that's a booking. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Shevchenko. Oh, played right into his path. And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Maldini gets over and intercepts. Over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Oh, that's well spotted. Thuram. O'Shea. And it's Seedorf. Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Bale. He's got away. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Played in.
Well, they were never going to allow him to receive that. Such close attention.
Thuram spots it and intercepts. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Oh, super find. O'Shea. And it's Seedorf. He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 24, Toure. Number 17, Seedorf. Coming on the field, number 14.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Number 77.
And now they
Gullit.
can spring out of defence. Now it's Bale. Thiago. Thuram is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Oh, a delicate chip through. That's been intercepted. Bullet by a Leverkusen looking to pass their way through. Well, that has not gone well.
Bayer Leverkusen really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Maldini. Bellingham. Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. That is good alertness. Shevchenko chasing after it. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He has found a way through. And he shoots! Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it! Simplicity itself.
Shevchenko really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Substitution for Leverkusen. Number 7.
Bayer Leverkusen are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Brazil take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish.
No half measures from here.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's been cut out, well played. Bullet. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Cleared without complication. Taken back almost at once. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good, a terrific advertisement for attacking football, both sides. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not. And the one
he rises! Ferdinand goes long, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Lahm. Rooney. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Rooney! Oh, crossbar! Oh, well played, well played. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, when it comes to youth and...
Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. Nicely aimed pass. Pullet is onto it in a flash. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cruyff. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Lahm delivers. Terrific header! There it is! First blood drawn. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Brazil finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's a key interception. Lahm.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Nicely worked. That could spell trouble.
Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he's worked it through. Now it's Gullit. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And it's Vieira. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's picked his way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that's clever. Great chance! He scores! They are right back in business.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Ibrahimovic. Gullit. Aimed beyond the defence. Ferdinand gets over and intercepts. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Brazil clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Looking to play him in. No luck with that dink over the top. Nesta is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Vieira. Liverpool finding their passes. Gullit. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Chance! chance. Mbappe! Irrepressible! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
There will be one
Now it's Rooney.
time.
And it's Lahm. Couldn't squeeze it through. Bullet. Nesta kept it up. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Brazil come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. And we are up to the break.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Mbappe. Liverpool are looking to break at pace. Tries to play it through. Back into the middle. Good ball, good take. He is shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And here's Bale. Maldini. That is good alertness. Pedri plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now it's Hullet. That has been slung wide. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Rooney. And it's Cruyff. He's got away. That's good play. Rooney. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Rooney. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Pedri. And he whips big header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Now it's Shevchenko. Brazil ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Rooney gets a foot in here. Ibrahimovic.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be a throw-in. Just about up to the hour now.
Just needs a little bit of fine-tuning. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now...
Can he finish? Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. He gets big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Ibrahimovic certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Played back into the centre. Nicely weighted ball. He's got tall. And yes, it's there! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Bale goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Can he finish? Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Substitution on the field. Number 11,
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 21, Gullit. Number 20, Rooney. Number
Pele
7,
distributed tidily.
Johan Cruyff.
He has found the way through. Plays it and climbs up big. Goal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward. Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
He's shifting through the gears here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Pele.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Floated through. Shevchenko. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Brazil have their second corner now. Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Just 5 minutes left. Looking for options for movement. No, he's not getting past him there.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And he plays one through.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
There will be 5 minutes.
5 minutes to add. And that has left him in a heap. And they've got rid. And they're quick to get it back. Oh, that's well spotted. Lahm is there to clear. That's a shade optimistic. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And we're done. Brazil played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
Please be made aware.
Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?